Hey, Veronica, how's it going? Make you co-host, so then you got all the power. Let's pin me. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm so delighted that you're here. I'm so excited to see you. Hi, everybody. It's a big day. It's a big day for us here at therealsambennett.com. Big day. Maybe you know us by our other name, the Organized Artist Company. And it's requiring us to be brave, sweetheart. Be brave. We're going to start generating our bravery with breathing, right? Sink into this moment, sink into this opportunity, this time we have right now. This is it, you guys. This is our lives right now. It's not going to get better. It's not going to get worse. It's just this moment. And you are perfectly equipped for this moment. No matter how tired you are, how stressed out you are, how low or high your bank account is, in this moment, you have everything you need to sit here and be here with me. You have everything you need for the next half hour. So drop any of the ideas that you're not good enough, or that you can't do it, or that now's not the right time. Now is the only time. And I don't know about you, but I have lost enough friends and family and dear ones in the last couple of years to make that very sharp for me. Now is the only time. So breathing into this only moment that we have, only right now, only here together. We're going to inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. We're going to do that 3 times. If you want to ignore it, please ignore it. But as I say, most people find it to be a very pleasant and even transformational experience. So letting your belly go really poochy soft. Feeling the space that your body takes up in the world and letting gravity support you, letting your chair support you, let the ground support you. You don't have to hold everything up all the time. You can let it go, at least for 3 breaths. You ready? Let's inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you. Thank you for doing that with me. Well, that's pretty happifying right there, isn't it? That is pretty happifying. I want to explain, I owe some of you a little bit of a bet. I said I would wear my Hermes scarf today, but I haven't unpacked it. I can't find it. So as soon as I find it, I will wear it, I promise. Hi, Reverend Joanne, great to see you. Howdy. Hi, June. Lori, great to see you. Julie says, oh, heck, I needed that 4, 7, 8 breathing, right? I know the feeling. Gaynell says she's been so enthusiastic about Get It Done that I started on my own a while back. That's fantastic. That's the best news I've had all day. For if you don't know, and I don't know how you could not know, because I feel like we've just done nothing else but talk about it. Get It Done live, the revamp, the Get It Done 2.0 is starting this evening. We're starting at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. So it's a little bit of a different time frame. Middle of the night for the UK, but mid-morning for Australia. So if you have not yet enrolled, dude, what are you waiting for? It's $365. And you get a ton of bonuses. And honestly, I feel like it's the kind of course that even if you watch 10 minutes of and go, oh, that's a good tip, it's totally worth it. And of course, there's like a million good tips and there's the whole community and you get all the things. It's great. Okay. So Veronica has put the link up in the chat. It's at, if you're looking for it, it's at therealsambennett.com/get it done live. But Get It Done Live each has a little hyphen. So it's get -it -done -live. Right? Judy's in, June is in, Julie's in. Oh, I'm so glad you all are doing this with me. It's really exciting. It's shocking to me how many of the people enrolled, oh, hi kitties, are herds of thundering kitties, have done this before, our alumni, which is just really, to me, speaks to the you two okay? All right. Timelessness of the work. You know, once you've done it, it's not like, oh, I've done it, I can check that off my list, I learned how to do that and now I'm done. It's, this course is designed to fit you like a glove, to grow with you from exactly where you are to exactly where you want to be in your way. So you're not doing anything my way, you're doing everything your way. In fact, the course is sort of about you figuring out what your way is. So the stuff that's not working for you, you can say bye-bye to, and the stuff that is working for you, you can bring closer in. We are going to do our 15-minute countdown today. You are going to do 15 minutes of work, but before that, I want to share with you something that Veronica made that if you enroll and get it done, you're going to get this. You're going to get a copy of this unbelievable graphic. Look how great this is. Alarm rings. You've got two choices. Hit snooze or take 3 deep 4, 7, 8 breaths. 5 minutes later, you can hit snooze or you can spend time working on the 15-minute method, right? You can hit snooze and get ready, or you can get ready for your day feeling calm while you enjoy knowing that you have already moved forward on creating the life that you want. Or you hit snooze and start your day rushing around feeling annoyed. And then you either feel frown because or smile because you're going to do it again tomorrow. That's how habits work, right? So where are you on this? Which pathway do you take? Do you hit snooze and just wish things would become different? Oh, is this reversed? I bet it is. Can you see it if I do it that way? Anyway, you'll get the real front way. Gaynell says the graphic's superb. Isn't it amazing? It's so exciting to me to work with geniuses, because I'm like, hey, Veronica, I have this idea of like kind of like this, and I sort of make a sad sketch on a piece of index card for her, and she turns it into that. It's amazing. Oh, it wasn't reversed. Oh, good. Yeah, no, it's amazing. It's like I was working when I was writing the musical with my friend Phil Swan. I was like, I feel like there needs to be a song that's kind of like this, where kind of this happens, and maybe there's a joke about this. And the next time we met, he would have that song written. Like, how do you do that? It's amazing. Okay, so for those of you who are already enrolled in Get It Done, you're going to get one of these. You can print it out, you can hang it up, you can give it to people. It's a real, just to me, it's a really powerful reminder of how important those first couple of minutes of the day are. And there's study after study after study that tells us that the way you spend the first 15 minutes, half hour, hour, 2 hours of your day has an exponential impact on the rest of your day. So it's not really just 15 minutes. It's actually your whole day that you are transforming using a very tiny screwdriver. 15 minutes is not that big a deal. And yet you will find the ripple effect throughout your whole day, your week. Every day you do it will get better. I'm just saying, every day you do it will get better. All right. We are about to do our 15-minute countdown. So pick something, maybe something that you want to do, something that matters to you, something that you care about seeing done. I don't care if anybody else cares about it. Everybody else can screw off for now. Veronica says, I love it. Tiny choices can change your life. I'm going to go so far as to say tiny choices are the only thing that will change your life. Big sweeping choices, you got to execute in the moment, right? So right now, like I said, just pick something that's going to matter to you, that you're going to look back at the end of the day and go, oh, gosh, I'm glad I did that, right? And whether it's something clutter clearing, some writing, some reaching out to people, or just sitting quietly reading your book. I told you my friend Frida was like, if it really matters to me, I'd like to read another chapter in my book. So she did. Go outside, sit in the sunshine, whatever works for you. And I will be holding up our countdown cards, which I'm making right now. Okay. Everybody ready? Where's my timer? All right, I'm setting the timer. 15 minutes for you to work on anything you want to do that's going to make a difference to you, to your life personally. See if you can make yourself laugh a little. Pick something weird. All right. Oops, that's not an alarm. This, I want a timer. All right. Start. Do your thing. Okay, everybody, good work. Wrap it up. Come on back to the circle here. I'm dying to hear what you've done. I'm dying to hear why you're not enrolled and get it done. If you're getting value out of this process, like, what's your excuse? Please let me bust open your excuse for you. I'm excited to hear what you've got going. Julie was talking about how she ordered a bookcase. It came, assembled, helped, didn't go where she thought it was going to go, but now it's even better. And this to me is, again, the iterations of the creative process. You can't know the end result until you start. Right? So if you spend all this time like, well, maybe I should get a bookcase. Well, maybe it should be this one. Well, what about that one? Well, what if I put it here? But if I put it here, maybe I should put it there. Maybe this would be better. It's like all this mental rearranging of furniture is not helping you. Actually ordering furniture, actually assembling the furniture, actually putting the books in the bookcase, and then saying, oh, wait, it should go over here. Like now you have the information to make new choices. But until you start, you don't know. And I know you guys are super smart. You're very good at figuring out things inside of your head, you know, and some of you even like to figure out things inside of your head. And then once you've figured it out, you're like, oh yeah, that's good. I'm done. But it hasn't come out into the real world. You've got to give birth to it so the rest of us can benefit from it, right? You've got to do the thing. You can't just figure out the process of the thing. You have to, or just research the thing, or just accumulate materials to do the thing, or keep talking about doing the thing. You got to actually do the thing. Get it done. There's a reason the course is called this. All right. I want to know what's happening for you. What did you figure out? Do you have questions for me? What's going on? Oh, Julie says I spent the time working on a profile for a dating app. Woo! And doing an inner goddess meditation. I think those two things would go very well together. A dating app and an inner goddess meditation. Like, get the vibe going. That's very good. Lori says, I'd plan to write an outline for a podcast. Then in the next hour, I will be chatting with the interviewee about. Yep. Got it done. Not that hard to write an outline. Yeah. Veronica says, hey man, collecting art supplies is one of my favorite hobbies. Dude, the boxes of the paper and the markers and the art supplies. I used to have an entire bureau filled with art supplies because I was into decoupage. I love gluing things on other things. And, you know, that's a lot of paper. So no, I don't write anybody hard for buying art supplies. You buy all the art supplies you want. You have my express written permission to buy all the art, fabric, whatever it is you need. Knock yourself out. But then you got to do it. You can't just wait for another time. I mean, you can, obviously, of course you can. But I want to see what you make with it. I want to see you fail and fail and fail and fail and then go, hey, you know what? This one's not so bad. I want you to take that time for yourself every day. So you are feeding that creative flame. You're feeding that desire to get a better job, to get that resume tight, to get that LinkedIn profile right on, to get that dating profile out, to be in the inner goddess spirit of finding the person you really want to be with, at least have dinner with, right? Your project doesn't have to be a project. It can be like, I want to zhuzh up my life. I want to get back to my life. I want to get back to myself. I started an email to my friend. Excellent, Edith. I'd love to get it done. I'm at a point where I have zip in my bank accounts and more that needs to go out. Right. Well, that makes a great get it done project. Let's say the get it done project is bring in $10,000 or $1,000 or $10 or $100,000, whatever you want. The angels don't know from decimal points. So figure out what you need, what's going to feel like, ooh, that was good. And we'll make that your plan for get it done. Easy, right? John says, got a good start on a new song. I'll tell you more and get it done. Oh, John, I'm delighted. I'm so glad you're coming back to us for Get It Done. That's going to be really exciting to have you there. Oh, I am just all whipped up into a lather about this thing starting tonight. So I think you got a chance to invite a friend. If you want to do that, let us know. Alumni got a special offer, but even the full price offer is seriously $365 and there's a 3-pay. So, you know, it's not like if you don't do it, you're going to have an extra $365 at the end of the year. And like I said, you're more than welcome to make your Get It Done project bring in $365, bring in $10,000, bring in whatever you want. I've seen that happen over and over again, and I'm remarkably good at helping people find money where they think there isn't any. So, Is the invite a friend still good? I have a friend who might go for that, but I didn't see it in the offer. Yeah, just email support@therealsambennett.com and they will hook you up. Yeah, support@therealsambennett.com. Great, I'm on it. Awesome. Good. Anything anybody else wants to say or share? Deciding to get the bookcase was a 15-minute thing from 2 weeks ago. Step by step. See, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh, I'm writing these off on my taxes. Oh, absolutely write these off on your taxes. This is leadership training, people. This is career advancement. This is deep. I absolutely write this off on your taxes. I mean, consult your local tax professional, of course. I am not a tax professional. I do not give legal or professional tax advice. But in my personal experience, I write off all the self-help books I buy, all the courses I take, all of it, because the more I learn, the better I am for you. So yeah, get that tax write-off for this year for sure. All right, anybody else have any questions or thoughts or anything they want to say or share? Anybody hiding out back there? Any lurkers that want to say anything? Because I'll stay on and answer questions for as long as you want. June says, I'm sad. I have another class on Thursday evenings. Haven't figured out to be in 2 places at one time, but if I did, then I'd want to be in 3 places. Right. Well, we record everything. So you're welcome to, split the difference or be with us. The Thursday evenings are live, and then Friday mornings, you'll get the recorded video dropped, and those will both be then available for you to watch at your leisure. And if you want, you could probably find someone in this group to be a watching buddy with you. If you feel like, oh, I'm not going to get to that, find somebody to partner up with and say okay, on Saturday mornings at 10, we're going to sit and watch both videos together, and then we'll be set up for the week or something like that. But, put the systems around you that are going to support you, right? Don't just go, oh, I can't do that. Figure out which one is more important to be there in real time, or alternate between the two of us, however you want to do it. But yeah, I think you'll find, like I said, this work is so, because it meets you exactly where you are, it can have a real impact. And again, even just a tiny sliver of it can have a real impact. I have an actor friend of mine who I had told a story in an acting class I was teaching about a moment when I was walking down the street in LA. I was crossing a little side street, and there was a car coming, and then you know how it is when they're coming and it's not exactly clear if they see you or not, or if they're going to, if they're going to stop or not. So I had this little do I cross or do I not with the thing, even though I had right of way with the car. And then they started to slow down, and I was like, right, because I have right of way, and I'm crossing the street. And I thought, and my next thought was, I have a right to be here. And I almost fell over in the street. I made it across the street, and I based myself against a wall. I have a right to be here. I have a right to be here on this planet. I have a right to be here in this body. I have a right to be here in this space. I have a right to have these feelings that I have. I have a right to have these thoughts that I have. I have a right to want what I want. The whole thing of it broke open in my head all at once. And I had been so trapped in depression and anxiety that honestly, the idea that I had a right to be here on this planet had never really occurred to me. And I was so thunderstruck by this idea. Luckily, there was a used bookstore right there. And one of those crazy used bookstores with just nothing but piles and piles of books and weird little armchairs tucked into corners. So I found a weird little armchair tucked into a corner and just sort of put my head between my knees. Of course, there were cats. So the cats came, and we chilled out for a while. And I walked around the bookstore, and it just kept thundering in my head. You have a right to be here. So I told this story in a class I was teaching, and this actor, a guy named Chris, it really struck him, and he will still email me occasionally and say, yep, I was in an audition. I was sitting in the casting director's office. I was feeling a little nervous. And then I thought, I have a right to be here. I have a right to be this artist. I have a right to get this job. You never know what part of it is going to crack you open and show you the new way. And if you could figure it out all by yourself, then I would say, you don't need me. Don't pay me. I wouldn't offer anything. But I know how much it helps. I know how much I have learned from my teachers. I know how much I learn every time I teach. I know how much you learn from each other. I know how much you all bring to the table. That's really why I want you in the class. It's not so much because you're going to need so much, but I need you. You all are so smart and so insightful and so into such interesting things. Like, I want your vibe at the table. You can bring so much to this community. That's why I want you to enroll. That's my secret agenda right there. Okay. Let's see, Enjo, will it be possible to join later? Bank is overdrawn. Oh, honey, yes. So first of all, let's fix your money stuff. But Enjo, you should have the How to Make $1,000 Anytime You Want program, I think, from Lab. So maybe dive into that a little bit. But yes, enrollment will remain open for at least a couple of days, maybe a week after we start. So just, you know what, email Lucy at support@therealsambennett.com, and she will again get you hooked up and make sure you're on the list, because we know you're good for it. Julie says, my CPA said if it's about getting more clients and making more profit, it qualifies. There you go. She also says, yeah, do the recordings. I'm on team time shift myself because I have scouts on Thursday evenings. That means I'm processing. Oh yeah, this is Veronica. Means I'm processing the videos at 10 p.m. on Thursday nights so I can watch along. Yeah, right, exactly. So Lori says, some people say, thank God there is a bar right here, but we say, thank God there was a bookstore. That's so true, Lori. Julie says, I have a right to have a soulmate. Yes, or just someone to fucking hang out with. Soulmate, you know, whatever. I love that you claimed your right to be here. Yeah. When will you post the first video? So the first one goes live tonight at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. And the video number 1 will be posted tomorrow morning. Video 1 will be posted tomorrow morning. It'll certainly be up by noon Friday. At 3 a.m. Pacific. Because she's going to be up late doing it. I promise, Veronica, I'll make this one a short one. And then there's going to be a little bonus video, I think, this next week. But in general, the cadence will be live on Thursday nights, video drops Friday mornings. And those video drops are not an hour-long training. At least I don't think they'll be. I think they'll be shorter. Where he says I can make that time. Yeah, good. I have a right to keep the lights on. Stupid electric company wants money. Damn. You know, most electric companies have special programs where if you need forbearance to keep the lights on, or you need some modified payment plans or something, they will do that for you. So you might want to reach out to your local electricity provider and heat and gas. They're very reluctant to take away, you know, primary necessary services from people, especially people who are generally good for it. You know, if you've got a good payment record. So yeah, ask for help. And really, Andrew, make it GoFundMe fundraisers. Say, like, you know what? Hard times hit everybody. I need $500. Who's in? People have $20. They'll help, or give them some art. You know, you've probably got a ton of art sitting in a closet somewhere that you could sell for $100 a piece and be done. Yeah. Just saying. Good. Anything else? I know I'm going long here, but I just want to make sure, like I said, I really want to hear from the lurkers. Who's lurking out there in Facebook land? Who's lurking out there in Zoom land? Who's like, I'm okay to sign up. Not really, later, maybe, not at all. Who needs a little reassurance or a little coaxing? I'm going to come in and get you. I'm going to come in and get you. Yes, the pre-recorded video drop is 3 a.m. Friday morning. But yes, exactly. Kanel says, I was a lurker for years. Yep, see what happens? And then you come out of the woodwork, and now I won't let you go. You just get wrapped up in a big hug, and I won't let you go. I'm gonna squeeze the stuffing out of you, like my grandmother used to say. Squeeze the stuffing. All right. I'm gonna let you guys go, but I'm gonna see you back here, right? Not on Facebook, but on Zoom. And we're going to do a big kickoff party tonight. Yay, lurkers claiming space. It's a great thing not being let go of by you. Thank you. I try to hang on to you all. Kanel says, I'm laughing hard. Good. Yay, lurkers. You have a right to be here. And we'd love to welcome you into the Get It Done workshop. I think you guys are really going to love this course. And it's going good. It's shaping up to be one of the most popular ones we've ever offered. So, you know, I wouldn't, you don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it, because the world needs what you have to give. The world needs that thing, whatever it is that's on your heart. Cleaning up your house, getting yourself set up for retirement, cleaning up your finances, getting set for taxes, doing some art, some writing, some poetry, some stretching, some yoga, some dance, some accordion playing, some hula hooping, some kitchen dancing, a daily text to the grandkids, gardening, sitting in quiet contemplation, peace of mind. You tell me what would make a difference in your life, and together we'll make sure you get it done in the next 6 weeks. How about that? All right. One more breath. You ready? Let's inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for doing this with me. See you tonight. therealsambennett.com/get-it-done-live. Boom. Sign up.